Hi, if you're new to our channel, my name is Tara, my sister and I make videos here on YouTube. I am a fashion design student here in Melbourne. 1 month to go studying fashion design student. I won't be able to say that soon. And this is my studio apartment. My apartment is actually on a main road near a tram, so there's going to be a bit of noise in the background, but that does make my little abode very convenient. I am near a tram, a bus and a train, so I can get everywhere I need to go, and I have a bike. So let's go into a little bit more detail about the various areas. It's proving to be very difficult with only a 50mm lens and a log camera, so I'm going to do my best. But behind me here is my entryway. I've got a door and I've got a cupboard just here which houses all my clothes, and at the moment a lot of laundry. I haven't done my laundry in a couple weeks, and I have to pre-shrink a whole lot of linen that we're using for our collection at uni, so it's kind of just like stacked in there. Cupboard is actually meant for a washer dryer. There's like a little laundry basin under my washing in the corner there, but since I don't own a washer and dryer, I go to the laundromat. The wardrobe was perfect. On my left here, as I come through the door, I've got like a little entryway set up, kind of like a dump station. I put all of my things here. When I come in the door, it also houses my internet router and all of my cables, which are tidily in this box down the bottom here. Keeps everything cluttered kind of away from the surfaces because I don't have too many being a studio. So coming right next to the entryway, this is my little couch area, and yes, I did purely charge my fairy lights for this video because I don't tend to put them on when I'm here by myself, but I got this couch secondhand from my cousin, which was a good find. It takes up a considerable amount of room, but I've spent a lot of time on this couch. I think it's probably the main place I do my uni work or my work, just on my computer here. It is also my dining table and my Netflix space, so most of the time I'll just be like this on my couch. Let's be real. It's not aesthetically pleasing, I'm just like a blob. I have some cushions from IKEA. I got this PowerShell cushion from a store in New Zealand. I ordered it over when I was getting some punamu for someone for their 21st, so I ordered that. This little fellow back here is my teddy. I've had him since I was born, so he had to come with me. I knitted him this little scarf this summer, so he's had a little bit of a stylish upgrade. My pinboard back here is actually a piece of galvanized steel mesh from Bunnings, and the little pigs are from Muji, and I just like to print out a whole lot of pictures on my Pinterest and put them on the floor and see what kind of themes there are and bring them together. So for this particular mood board, for some reason I was really feeling like these rusty red colours. And I also like to put some cute pictures of like little elephants and things that just make me smile. So I also have these two little stools from IKEA, which are good if I have guests. They can sit on the stools. I mostly use them though as like a coffee table, so I'll perch my laptop on there or I'll have my food on there. If I need to clear the floor space, they also just fold up, stack up on top of each other and get out of the way. So this is my wee kitchen. Actually, for a studio apartment, I feel like this is actually a pretty decent kitchen. To save money, I do cook a lot, and that was one of my top things that I wanted when I was looking for my studio apartment, was a kitchen with an oven. So I've got four big burners here, and my pride and joy, my light up kettle. Ooh! I was way too excited when I bought that, and Alan was so not impressed. I was like, but this is exciting, what do you mean? If you follow me on Instagram, cheeky plug, you'll see I do like to bake my own bread, so this kitchen is pretty good for me. It's got like a little bit of bench space. My knife block is from IKEA, but the knives in it are actually really nice global knives I got for my 21st birthday. I've got some little hot grabber things. I don't understand people that have only a tea towel. You need little grabbers or mitt or something thicker. I always burn my hands when I use a tea towel. I've also got this little charging station back here, so it's a little box you can get from IKEA, and I put all my chargers on the inside and then I have to thread the little plug out the top, and it works really well to kind of hide it all, make it look a bit tidier. Over there I've also got this little succulent thing that I found on the side of the road that someone had trimmed off a big plant, and I brought it home and it never really thrived. It's slowly dying, but I figure I'll be moving out soon and I'll just get rid of it, but for now it adds a little bit of greenery to my kitchen. Oh, there's the tram. That's what that noise is. It's a tram. Very Melbourne thing. For a studio apartment, this place actually has a lot of storage, and it's all kind of in the kitchen, but I've converted some of it behind me here. This cupboard. Will I show you this cupboard? It's kind of like my wardrobe slash notes holder slash I put all of my uni stuff that was until like half an hour ago over my entire apartment. I stuffed it in that cupboard. It's a good stuff cupboard. I also have a little fridge station set up. Don't have a microwave, but I do have an espresso machine, priorities, which I actually brought with me from New Zealand in my suitcase. I booked some extra baggage, and that was my sewing machine and my Nespresso machine were my two priorities. I've got a little bar fridge, I live alone and I can shop reasonably regularly, so that works for me. The only thing about it is it has a very little freezer, so it doesn't work very well, and I can't have ice cream in there, which maybe it's good for like health-wise not to eat too much ice cream. Over here I've also got a toaster. This is literally like the cheapest toaster from Kmart, and it's been over a year old now and it still works great. I have toast every morning, so maybe I shouldn't have jinxed it. Maybe now it will break. That would be bad. You just have to last one more month, toast it please. So swinging around from where the fridge is, I have this thing, this storage thing. Came with the apartment, and I think it's meant to be a wardrobe, but coat hangers literally do not fit in there. The width of it goes like this, and you put coat hanger in and the door won't shut, so hence the wardrobe situation over there. But it turned out to be the perfect size for my sheets and all my patterns, because I hang them up on hooks. So that's what's in here. I also got a hanging mirror from Kmart. These are great if you don't have much space in your studio apartment, because you can hang it on a door of something and it's not adding like an extra section. Over here I also have my penny board, which I have not used once since coming to Melbourne, and I may try to sell before I move back to New Zealand, we'll see. So this is my desk space, which I'm gonna be honest, most of the time it is either a homework holding zone or a TV holder. You can see in the background I've been watching Gilmore Girls on Netflix, but I actually have a computer screen that with the power of Chromecast I've turned into my TV by just streaming stuff online. That's a great money saving tip if you're a student out there and don't want to buy a proper TV. The thing I do use this for is actually sewing. That's probably the most I've used, like sitting up there doing things. The good thing about it is that you can actually lift these legs higher than you want, so it's good for when I'm sewing, because I just have more room for fabric, though it isn't quite big enough to cut anything out on. I've also got another little pin board here. This one was kind of like semi-gold one. I think I got this one from Kmart actually, and these are handy because they're relatively inexpensive. I just have mine hung on the wall with a command hook, and it's not too heavy, which is good. And I have some more fairy lights, which I charged for this video. Also, since my last studio apartment tour when I just moved in, I have bought a plant, and it's still alive and it's thriving. This is a devil's ivy plant, and look at its little tendrils. It's growing so long, I'm so proud. My cousin will probably gain that when I move out. The other good thing about these legs is that they have storage on them. So underneath I've got all my stationery. I've got like little containers from Kmart that have various bits and bobs of stationery. And I've also got a printer down here, which is so handy because I have to do so much printing for fashion design. We have to hand in a journal with our work, with all our evidence and lots of photos, so I've done a lot of printing, and this has come in so much handy since I got it. So the desk is from IKEA and the stool is from IKEA, and they weren't the cheapest things from IKEA, but I got these when I first moved to Melbourne and they've been really handy. When I do feel the urge, it is nice to have a dedicated kind of like work area. This is an IKEA bed that you can unstack. I do have to push the couch, almost closing the entryway gap, but it does turn into a king size bed. Or two singles, depending on who's going to stay. My sheets are from Sheridan. I actually lost one of these pillowcases, which was really sad. Somewhere on the way to home in the laundromat, there is a pillowcase, but I did not find it despite looking. I also have up here a little decorative piece that I made from some recycled t-shirt twine. We've made a video about it. You can go watch that if you want to know how to make it. And yeah, I gotta say buying the cheapest IKEA mattresses wasn't the best, but I knew I wasn't going to be here long term, and if I was going to be here I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy better mattresses, but they've done the job. They're fine. They're not great, but they're fine. Right next to my bed I've also got a bookshelf that I've got little knickknacks and bits and pieces and some books. Down the bottom there I've got my pattern making books. The signboard thing I got from Kmart. As with a lot of my belongings in my apartment, the fake plants are also from IKEA and Kmart. And yeah, let's move into the final space, which is the bathroom. Yes, there's a bathroom. I don't think I had it in my last tour. So in here I've got a little bathroom which has toilet, sink, storage under the sink, which is amazing, and a shower. Ellen didn't end up showing the actual shower in her studio apartment, and a lot of people were like, how do you shower? So I made sure to include the shower and toilet in my tour. On the counter was curling my hair before this video, so the straightener was too hot to put away. But a lot of the time it just stays out because it's hot, and then I'm nearly using it again, so I don't put it away. My towels are from Sheridan, which were another present before I moved. And yeah, that is my Melbourne studio apartment. If I've forgotten to say where anything is, just leave me a comment down below and I'll reply to you. I hope you enjoyed the tour. This has been quite a challenge to film by myself with a tiny lens, but I hope I got some good shots for you and yeah, show off a little bit of how it's developed and been decorated since I moved in and have lived here for a year now. I also wanted to film it now because I've decided that I'm gonna come back to New Zealand and try to get my start in the fashion industry there, because that's where I want to work long term. So I'm going to need to start kind of packing up and getting rid of stuff in here and selling stuff. So I kind of wanted to immortalize it in film so I could remember my time here, which has been really nice in my wee little apartment. But yeah, if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. There's sure to be moving videos coming soon. I'm gonna try to do a fashion design student week of the life kind of vlog before I finish up, which is in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, I have so much work to do. I better get back to it actually, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye!